What's up, there, This is a Juggernaut here. I don't remember. So about Juggernaut. It's a Juggernaut here. We're live on Madden 17, Ravens versus the Browns.
No, don't get me wrong. I love taller. Well, you shouldn't have done what you did, didn't I?
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. We're all set to bring you a terrific contest here as these two divisional rivals renew acquaintances for the first time this season. There's always a little something extra at stake when these teams face off. It's the Ravens going up against the Browns. And with that, we'll send you up to First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, which is where we'll find our broadcasting team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Gentlemen.
Thank you, Larry. From the shores of Lake Erie, EA Sports has coverage of the NFL from First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cleveland Browns. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at this Browns ball club. They come in off a good win on the road, and now they hit the home opener at 1-0.
And the offense last week, they had things humming. If you're a defensive player, you may get overshadowed a little bit, but you're really buoyed by what your offense is doing.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Ravens, they, too, were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
And I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. Throwing right side, that's complete. Demaryius Thomas. A gain of 6 there on first.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz it, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
It really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Looking for his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. Third down here. And the big boys up front in the trenches. What do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
Yeah, they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's...
And look here, it's an opening drive fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. Well, not only did they try to fake it, they put the ball in the arm of their punter, and it didn't work out.
Not the quarterback.
No.
The punter.
Yeah.
And it's so funny because when it works, genius. When it doesn't work, not so smart.
Not so genius.
In this case, not so genius, but I do admire that he went for it. A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Now the Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd down.
Could be a blitzer.
Here's Dalton. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Now it's Chris Boswell on for the field goal try. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. And Boswell's kick is good. And the Browns are out to a 3-0 lead. A little bit of a lower trajectory there on the deep kick, and it worked.
Had to do it because he had to drive it out low because of the length of the kick. Able to do that, got it above the defense and over the post.
After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away. On the return, this is Micah Hyde. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Personally, not strange. How you doing? If I left your wish.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And on that last drive,
They're about to suck my wiener.
Turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held him to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game. That I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Cut the bullshit. Cut the bullshit.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Oh, where's my fucking block?
And now the starting defense for the Browns.
Levante David is a tackling machine. He's always where the ball is.
On play action, now Garoppolo. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. Garoppolo looks to throw. And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. And he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's 4th down.
I know exactly why I tried to throw the ball to Julio Jones there. He's never considered covered. He's either too fast or too strong. You always try and get it to him.
Especially on those deep passes. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Let's get 3, yeah!
It's 2nd down. Dalton looking. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And he won't get in, but you can't be set up any better than that. They'll have the ball at the 1-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
And the Ravens taking the field. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
They come out here in the eye. A fresh set of downs, and they're at the 1. First and goal. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Well, good luck there as a ball carrier. You get handed that football, look up, oh, there's a big D tackle ready to swallow you whole for a loss.
Yeah, you kind of count on your guys to give you at least a little bit of time, a little bit of space to try and maneuver.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Eddie Lacy, his second touchdown on the season. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
And this is up and good to make it 7-3.
Motherfucking skaggy ass bitch.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away.
Trey.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Still moving right. Exactly.
And now we get our first look at a guy who's been around the block a time or two. He will not be rattled today.
And that changes things for a defensive coordinator, because normally when you get the young guys, you get the rookies, you throw all the exotic blitzes at them and looks they haven't seen. But this guy, he's seen it all.
The young bucks.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility?
And here's a look at the starting offense. Well, they've gone backwards so far in this series, 3rd and 13. Third and long. What would Dalton dial up? There he's hit, and Dalton lost the football. And fortunately, he's able to reel it back in, but it's going to go down as a big loss here on the play.
Well, that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Pounced right back on it, keeps possession.
Dalton wasn't expected on middle linebacker to run up the fucking middle.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Edelman set to return. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive, as it'll begin in enemy territory already. Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in the touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
Back to the air on second. It's Garoppolo. Catch here, left side, Thomas. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Garoppolo looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he will have a man, Demaryius Thomas. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Well, we saw the practice film this week. They wanted to focus on these intermediate passing plays, and it paid off there.
Intermediate
and
pass.
it took that focus not just to the practice field, but in the film room to show the guys exactly what they wanted, what types of looks they should expect to get, and how they would beat those coverages each and every time, and it paid off on that play.
He was looking for Julian Edelman that time. That'll bring him second down.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
And he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. Goes right side, complete to Gronk. And down inside the 15 he goes.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically, but a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
They come out here in the eye.
To throw is Garoppolo.
Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down. And is that Jones, the one slow to get up? Yes, Julio's still down right now. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
I call cheating. They shanked up. They pulled out a shank and shanked them. They shanked Julio Jones, man. I'll see all that blood.
Second down following the incompletion.
It's all right. It's okay. That's Spruce.
Garoppolo again here on 2nd and 10. To the left side and complete for Julian Edelman. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
My ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. And he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Now the Ravens bring out the field goal unit here. This is a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt. And the 13-year man puts it through, and they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So give them 3 there. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they couldn't punch it in.
And credit this defense, too. That was the old bend but don't break approach, but it kept the offense out of the end zone.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Browns offense, they get ready to head back on the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Oh, come up the middle, bitch.
Dalton sets up play action. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. And here are the Raven defensive starters.
Rob Ninkovich is one of those great gems that got polished up over time. Whether he's rushing as a defensive end or playing outside linebacker, he's awfully productive.
Hey, Johnson. Now this is the Legion of Boom.
And the offense looks to pick up the first here on 3rd after that incompletion.
Come up this middle, bitch. Hey, don't come up the middle.
The ground. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Smart approach there, using the run to pick up the first. And that was a defensive setup they prepared for this week, knowing that keeping it on the ground was the best way to attack it.
And that means also that they're able to read them pretty well. All the things they prepared for when they get to the line of scrimmage, they see it in pre-snap.
Now he's hit, and Dalton lost the football. And it's the big fella. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressure, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
His ass, I was thinking about fucking bone.
The point after try for Gostkowski. And his kick is no good. It's an early miss. We'll see if that has any ramifications later here as the afternoon wears on. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Ravens defense as they head out to set up shop.
Now come up this middle, bitch. Come up this middle if you want to here.
And on the ground they go with the running back.
Bitch, I told you not to come through the middle, bitch.
To about the 27-yard line.
I told you not to come down the middle, bitch.
And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
Now, bitch. Next time I tell your motherfucking black ass not to come up the motherfucking middle.
Second down following the run.
Yeah. A fucking dumbass. I said to come up the middle. Woo! Woo!
Play action here with Dalton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Brian Cushing in there to sack him for a loss of 6. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out, you see, and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Yeah, they've got an extra defensive back out there now on 3rd and 13.
And I come up the middle, bitch.
3rd and long. What will Dalton dial up? Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
I like coming up the middle.
And now
I love coming up the middle.
It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. We get a glance at the Browns defense as they file into position. And they did well down near the goal line last time, forcing him to settle for a short field goal.
And in today's day and age, settling for a field goal of that distance is amazing. You can get 3 points now, where it's going to give you only 1 point for the extra point, which will be a little bit longer. But I have to feel fantastic about only giving up 3 in that situation. It could have been so much worse.
Yeah, it could have. Now can they carry that over?
Hell of a clear lane. I fucking like that bitch ass squirrel back here. And light him up.
Garoppolo on 1st down. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 35-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So the new weapon just picked up via the trade, making an impact here right away.
And what you like about getting guys who catch passes, you don't have to spend a lot of time in the playbook. You just tell them to dial up a route and get the ball in their hands.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Going right side here, and that's complete. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. He had time, was able to survey the field and find a soft spot in that zone coverage.
And that's where it gets difficult for a defender, Brandon. You go to your spots on the field that you have to cover, and when the offense finds an area that you're not in, that's where they throw the football.
To the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Roughing the pass here, but Charles, that's a good call. But these days, you know quarterbacks, they're very protective.
We know how protected they are, and if it's anything borderline, they're going to get the call. But as a defender, that's hard to swallow sometimes because there's so many of these bang-bang plays.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. Second down here after the incomplete pass.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. Caught, it's Cruz, left side. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down. So ways to go here on 3rd and 10.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. And almost intercepted. Would have been a huge pick in the end zone, but as it stands, that brings up 4th. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense. Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Come on the middle. Come on that middle,
Here's the first carry for Kelvin Taylor. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
The defense won that play so fast that I think if the running back even had time to notice if anyone was there, it was just a blink of an eye, and there was a loss on the play.
Second down, Dalton looking for his running back, and he's got him. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make someone miss in the open field.
Good use of the pass there to pick up the first down against a defensive look that they had specifically prepared for, they told us, coming into this one.
Certainly seems like they're holding all the right cards now, doesn't it? Because of their preparation. Went back, watched the tape, studied the tendencies, and they feel like they had them down cold, and they were able to use the pass against them. Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackle was there right away for a loss of yardage.
But he went adjacent to the middle. I don't even know how you do that shit.
Dalton throwing on second down. It's caught, left side, Tammy. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down.
Pass complete, but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you found that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do. Don't you accept on the stats.
Fuck your ass up. Remember what happened the last running back.
You get a catch.
Yeah.
But still, no yardage. Okay.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Everybody whistle.
At the end of one, plenty of scoring here already. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this.
16-3.
This presentation of the NFL on EA Sports is brought to you by Snickers. You're off your game when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Back with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Browns with the football to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down.
Whatever. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. All I'm saying is, Ben, I come with the motherfucking middle. Do not do it. Don't do it to yourself.
First and 10 for Dalton.
Bitch. I got blocked.
Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be second and 9.
I got fucking sacked.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Here's Dalton. Incomplete on the right side. It's Tammy. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
Coach is always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there.
Up the middle,
Not what he
bitch.
did after the catch.
Hit your tight end. Let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down.
Come up the motherfucking bitch.
A well-executed blitz, no doubt. Great job by the linebacker. Maybe the quarterback, if he could have seen that, could have audibled there.
Yeah, he needed to be in a different play because that one just meshed perfectly for the defense. All the gaps were filled except for the one the offense really wanted to run through, and that was filled by a big man wanting to make a tackle.
And he made a great tackle.
Hell yeah. I want to make a motherfucking tackle. Shit.
They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs.
Throw the bitch ass. Do not run that ball. Y'all gonna do that shit. Do not run the damn ball. Throw it. You got better luck. Fucking idiot.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
Second down now after the incompletion.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
To throw is Garoppolo. Open man left side is Gronkowski. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
And he's got an open man. It's Gronkowski. 8 yards there and a first down.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they got in him.
They really do.
Yeah, another 6'6".
Escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
We talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway. When he gets that kind of start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Julian Edelman, the intended receiver, and now it's third down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly. Just sending the guy downfield with the in route accompanying it. People call it dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out.
It's caught inside the 25. They give him 27 yards on the third down conversion. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. And this time they go underneath for a simple pitch and catch.
And not only do you get the pitch and catch, Brandon, but you're able to keep the receiver moving when you hit him with the drag route.
We throwing all types of fucking ways and shit like that. They don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Again, it's Garoppolo. This is caught. Gronkowski. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So a big roughing the passer penalty, Charles, and of course that's 15 yards.
And everyone knows how protected the quarterbacks are.
Yeah,
you got to make sure
bitch.
that when you launch at the quarterback, that
you're
hitting him in the right spot and in the right time.
I ain't doing that with my damn job. Y'all must play the job. Actually, y'all must play the job.
First and goal at the 3-yard line now. They'll go to Blunt, try and pound it in. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
So often you hear defensive coaches talk about we need all 11 on every play in order to be a good run-stopping unit. And sometimes it starts to sound a little cliche. But did you see the free safety on that play? Knifing through and running down the ball carrier. A huge play. And when you have a free safety that can run like that, you've got to turn him loose.
Now,
all right, guys,
on second. And this is caught. It's only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
It'll be tomorrow. Playing Dark Side. I'll be streaming Dark Side of 3 tomorrow. Or 2.
They've gotten it down to the 3, but now this is third and goal. They come out 5 wide. 3 of them to the right side. Garoppolo now on third and goal. Buying time to his left. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. Not what you wanted there. It goes as a sack and a loss of a yard. And not only that, now it's 4th and goal.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
And that field goal caps an 11-play drive.
That's a lot of offense to run to only get 3 points, but they'll take them. Anytime you can put anything on the board, you run to your sideline, somewhat happy.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line.
Actually. Jericho, you motherfucking traitor.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a fourth quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go around.
Come down the middle.
Come down the middle. The effects of the analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of that creeping into the NFL game.
Yeah, I think we've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now as well.
Oh, fuck your little bitch ass up,
They go to the ground again with Taylor.
And
he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a third and about 5. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on second down.
Bring your bitch ass back down the middle, ho.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Bitch, you came in the middle of Jason.
First carry, he loses the
bitch.
football.
Yeah, bitch. Took your
Set up shot at the 33-yard line.
Shit.
Well, he's not the starter coming in, getting his first carry off the bench. That's not the way to earn more carries.
You have to stay in the game, even if you're not on the field, right? Stay mentally sharp, stay ready. And above all, when you get into the game, hold on to the football. Don't let the other team have it.
Little Jason fucked his ass up.
The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done. It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
And fits the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even add a little extra at the end with a short run.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Yeah, say that in the country accent. Matter of fact, say that in the hillbilly accent. I'm about backwoods super hillbilly. Backwoods super hillbilly.
So we got a 2nd and 5.
Hey, you'll get it. You'll get it. I was like, milk first.
On 2nd down, here's Garoppolo.
This
throw caught at about the 5.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
And I know it's hard in live action, but you've got to keep your hands away from the face. That's a 15-yard penalty.
You work on it all the time, making sure your target area is lower and trying to keep your hands away from the face mask so you don't get the big penalty.
And the offense in a great spot. It's 1st and goal from the 3. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Eddie Lacy, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Ravens will extend their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Extra point try for Gostkowski. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Get your face to go. Come on, dude.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And the kickoff sails out of bounds, and that's going to be a penalty.
You can see the looks on the faces of the rest of the team. You have one job to do. Just kick the ball and play.
Well, that's exactly right, Charles. The kicker, this is just inexcusable.
Absolutely inexcusable. Everyone out there slugging it out for the entire game. Execute your job.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. So now 11 yards to go for this offensive unit. It's 2nd down.
And that play was vintage Derek Johnson. Made a play in the backfield. In college, he did as an outside linebacker. Use speed to get to the backfield.
And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
Sideline throw. That's caught. Julian Edelman.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Garoppolo to throw on 2nd down. And he's going to go down way back at the 42-yard line. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. To throw is Garoppolo. And I know it seems like we say this a lot in broadcast booths, but a quarterback can hold on to the football too long in these situations. I think he did right there.
Oh, I agree with you totally. Sometimes you have to understand situations. Get rid of the football, save some yardage to make it less to gain for the next down. Instead, he was so hipped on ball security, he held on to it and took a big sack.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer.
So hipped on my damn dick.
A little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Down the middle. I will fuck your ass up.
Because you're exactly right. They've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Oh, and the defender took some liberties there with a late hit, roughing the passer.
The league has done a great job of defining what is a late hit and illegal contact on a quarterback. The defenders really have to get in line.
380. 380.
Come down that middle, bitch. Not come down
On
here.
1st and 10, here's Andy
Oh,
Dalton.
bitch.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. And it's 2nd down.
Well, the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for him to throw it or maybe change what they do on offense.
And that's one of the biggest differences in this game and why they're losing right now. Now he's hit, and Dalton lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks. Eventually, something else happens as well, and this time it was a turnover.
Yeah, caught up to him. The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team...
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
Hey.
And, of course, the defense is going to accept this penalty. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
Head round, you wasn't ready. Come on, Bill. Yeah.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And here are the Browns now as the offense comes back out onto the field. And a fumble last time.
Nah,
Ball
come
security.
down the middle, bitch.
Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So roughing the passer, 15-yard penalty.
And you notice how the offensive line responded. A couple went to check on the quarterback, and a couple went to the guy who hit the quarterback. No one likes to see their quarterback hit.
Do not come down the middle. Oh, fuck your world up, bitch.
1st and 10. And that is incomplete.
Now that was roughing the fucking
Personal
pass.
foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Roughing the passer, that's shades of Charles Davis back in his playing days.
Oh, I sure wish it had been, Brandon. Back in my day, I didn't hit anyone hard enough to rough the passer. I had a number of teammates that handled that for me.
Now a give to Taylor. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
How'd you
No gain on that run, and while the team is
middle?
down, there's still time to come back and win the football game. If I'm the offensive coordinator, though, I've got to think about moving at a faster pace and maybe opening things up a little bit and throwing it a little bit more.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And now the rookie's free. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
I'm about to get ready to take that shit back, bitch. Take that shit back. Bring it back, bring it back. Back it up, back it up.
2nd down, Dalton. And complete on the right side. It's Tammy. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
2 minutes to go here in the first half. More from Cleveland after this. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Larry Ridley will have the highlights and analysis of this first half from our studios in Orlando.
And I have a feeling those highlights will be pretty one-sided, too.
I think you're right, partner. And defensively, it's a nickel formation here on 3rd down and 9.
Come down a little bit.
3rd down, a shot here for Dalton. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Come down a little bit.
Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
When you decide to run a hitch route, it really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Come down to the middle.
And again, Andy Dalton to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
False start, offense.
I ain't big enough to watch me, bitch.
And the yellow flag hurts this offense, and now they face a tough 3rd down. And here is motion again, and that's going to be 2 in a row.
False start, offense.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
I'll come up the middle bit.
3rd and long. What will Dalton dial up? And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
Partner, how many times have you heard it? Pressure creates diamonds, right? But it also bursts pipes. And on that one, that's what they got. They got after him, and he was fortunate just to get rid of it.
Yeah, he just had to chuck it away. And I don't think Edelman will be able to get to this one. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. Thomas, the lone receiver, left. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told them, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. And finding Edelman underneath, that's a recipe for success.
Typical route for a good slot receiver, and Edelman's one of the best in the game. Knows how to go inside what one of my college coaches used to call the briar patch. Got to go in there where it's tough and make those tough catches. And not only can he do it, he can often run away from people after the catch. Really good, smart play by the defense, understanding 3rd and short, guarding the first down sticks, and being able to make a play on the football and bat it down.
And they're going to try this again. It's another fake. And some room to roam now. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Ravens continue to pour it on.
And just talking about those late-and-a-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs.
I got 2 McCourties. I don't know which McCourty I gave it to. Let's just say it was 8-40.
Gostkowski for the point after.
That was pretty ballsy. That was
And
pretty
the lead is now an
ballsy.
even 30. So they catch him napping a bit. They go with a fake punt, able to get it out complete, and then take it all the way into the end zone for 6 points. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away.
That is how we do.
This will be taken in at the 1.
We go for it. This is how we do. We fucking their asses up all day. This is
And the Browns offense back out there ready to take over. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go.
I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation.
Oh, you in the middle of
Either
Jason.
the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to get into yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Ravens out in front, as we'll send you down to Orlando, where Larry Ridley has our EA Sports halftime report. Larry?
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to our EA halftime report. I'm Larry Ridley. The Browns are behind by a large margin, and that's no surprise when you see the turnover numbers. The Ravens are taking what's given to them, and today that's a whole bunch of gifts in the form of turnovers. All right, let's get it going. Here's the first half highlights. Browns with the football early in the first. Montgomery's got the grab, but fumbles here, and it's going to end up going for a gain of 97. Offense on the field now after the fumble. Lacey's going to look for a gap, and he'll take it in for the touch. They're now on top by 4. Now 1st and 10. It's a sack and a fumble here. Ravens end up picking up the ball and scoring, which takes the lead to 13. About halfway through the second, ball's going to be up for grabs here. He'd make it count, running for 34 yards on the run before being tackled. Offense out now after the fumble. Lacey's looking for room to run, and he'd go in for the 3-yard touchdown. Ravens push the lead to 23. Ravens have it late in the second. Here the defense will come up with the pick. Browns defense forces the turnover. Still late in the first half, and he'll take this all the way for the touchdown. The lead continues to mount. So that'll do it from our EA Sports Studios. Let's get you back up to Cleveland.
See how long I play a set. Damn, broken collarbone, he'll be out for a minute.
Join Brandon and Charles.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Hey, they'll come down
They'll
this
come
little
out
bit.
in the pistol. stopped immediately there. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Michael Bennett's versatility, being able to play any position along the defensive front, allows him to make those types of plays. He finds good matchups and gets into the offensive backfield.
And then works for a tackle for loss. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
Dalton, he's got time. And he's got Snead. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does. We're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. It's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Well, Brandon, so much for halftime adjustments. They still can't get anything going on the ground. It may be time to loosen things up and start flinging it around a little bit.
And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved.
False start, offense.
Not come down the middle, bitch. I'm warning you, do not come down the middle.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a third down and very long.
When you're putting together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down.
Well, no second guessing the call here. It was 3rd and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
Oh, boy, he fielded it right on the goal line. Not a big deal on that one, just your everyday 67-yard punt. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory.
I don't give a fuck.
They come out here in the eye. Garoppolo on first down. And almost intercepted. It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what they've done with him all day long, with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart, and his pride has kicked in. Made a terrific play.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Now what?
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
And after a nice gain, they don't need the penalty. They'll decline it, take the ball where the play resulted. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Thomas, the lone receiver, left.
Here we go now.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to take another shot here. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Their dangerous wide receiver. His second touchdown on the season. And the Ravens add on. And they use that height on the outside to get the score.
We've seen the evolution of the wide receivers. They've gotten taller and taller, but they've retained their quickness and their speed. It's a lethal combination.
Always good to have wide receivers with height. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
But he's a 3.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away.
How about 32?
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And the Browns getting set to go. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
Bring your bitch ass down, motherfucking
The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, if something got to be casualties at times, we're trying to win a game.
Here's Dalton. Pass incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Jacob Tamme, there. And it's 3rd and 5. And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion.
3rd and 5, so they bring in an extra defensive back.
Expecting pass. 3rd down from the gun. Dalton. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And it's a fumble. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game.
And now a fumble. The ball's out. And this is picked up by the Browns. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice that fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Stephon Tuitt in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
And he's back here in the struggle department in this one like he was a week ago. And, partner, I think you can pin some of this on that O-line there. Room to run, just not there. Down goes Dalton on the sack. Derek Johnson in there to record another sack, their 6th of the afternoon.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. Here's Pat O'Donnell now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Pat O'Donnell.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away.
McDonald.
This is taken at the 23.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
Malcolm. Head in the game. Head in the motherfucking game, bitch.
Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. Forced out to his left. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Ain't had me hemmed up, bitch.
On 1st down, Garoppolo. And almost intercepted. It would have been his 2nd pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
Look at the
Offense
motherfucker
looking to
score.
avoid a third and
Look at the
long. It's
motherfucker
second
score.
and
Obviously,
10.
they ain't doing a good
That
goddamn.
was close.
Obviously, they ain't doing a
Opportunity
motherfucker
to change momentum. Big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense as that fell harmlessly to the ground. That catch good for 5. It's third down. Well, they brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit, and that's what you have to do, because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions, even when you're taking some hits. Sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term. Got to make completions, step up and make those throws, and he did that.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in his performance.
To the left side and complete for Julian Edelman. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
Personal foul, roughing the passer.
Roughing the pass here. He's got.
So the roughing the passer penalty, 15 yards, and Charles, the defender, needs to know to stop there.
We've been talking about it for years. You essentially get one step after the quarterback throws his pass. Anything close to that or beyond that, you're going to get flagged.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
Well, sometimes you just have to take things into your own hands, don't you? I mean, the offense is really struggling in this game. They're the ones keeping things going. They have to continue to play at that level.
Garoppolo looks to throw. It's caught. Left side, Brandon LaFell. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. They went backwards 5 yards there on third down to bring up fourth.
Yeah, let me puff out my chest a little bit, even though I'm not rooting for either team. That was a really nice defensive play. It's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
Well, and still a good-sized lead, so they haven't necessarily needed him, but this is now 2 missed field goals for him in this game so far.
Yeah, and the question now is, will he be
come up the
prepared
middle,
when they
baby.
do need him?
One of y'all
That's
ass
later
will
in
come
this
down.
game or sometime down the
Middle of
line.
Jason.
Having a kicker you can count on is definitely imperative.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. See if they stay on the ground for second down.
Come down the middle.
Tough day. Tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
I'll tell you,
You're right, it's
come
been
down
that way
the
all
middle,
afternoon.
bitch.
Didn't get a whole lot better there.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
Anything moves, we hit it. Anything moves, we hit it. He ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. Bang!
Come down the middle, bitch. Nah, come down the middle.
Second down, Dalton. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And a loose football. And these guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free, anything you can do to slow them down.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
Should have been passing
You know
up
it's
here.
not an easy job to go out and catch passes with people trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Garoppolo now. He hits Gronkowski on the out route. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Everyone has their strengths, able to move to their right or their left, being able to throw the football. So that means you've got to work on both because you never know which way you're going to get flushed by pressure. In this situation, able to escape to his left and makes an accurate throw.
Throwing now is Garoppolo, and that is incomplete. Edelman was the intended target, and that brings up fourth down.
The motherfucking open.
Now the Ravens bring out the field goal unit here. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So 3 field goals for him here, and this last one helps him stretch out the lead.
And he's been solid as usual. And this is what you need to do. Make sure you get points out of every possession. And so far, they've done a nice job of that.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
Now come that. Then I bring that shit down a little bit. And I bring that shit down a little bit.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Hit you in middle of
Chase.
chase.
Will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line's just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you've got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you a little bit with the pass blocking. But you've got to help them get some confidence because you can't abandon the play calling right now.
And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
One back is Lacey. Garoppolo. Going to throw right side here. Complete. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
Spruce open. Never leave motherfucking spruce open.
Garoppolo to throw on 2nd down. This is complete to guess who? Gronkowski again. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely. I mean, size, the hands.
Speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
Agility. I'm talking about all that.
An extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. To throw, it's Garoppolo being chased out left. He may try and run for this. And he's got the 1st down as he's up to the 45-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
Now that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3 and out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a 1st down.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
On 1st down, Garoppolo. Out on the right, this is Cruz. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
He knocked out like your father.
Let's see what the offense comes with here. 2nd and 8. They come up in an offset eye. Looking to throw. Garoppolo out to his left. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Demaryius Thomas, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Well, I haven't met a quarterback yet that doesn't like a target that size. I mean, that's a big, tall receiver, and somehow he missed him anyway.
Yeah, tempting to just put it out there for him to go get it, but dangerous throw and not on target.
Yeah, sometimes even a receiver with that type of catch radius can't haul them in if they're not accurate.
And you really can't pin that one on the quarterback, Charles. The O-line, they've got to protect better.
And they know it. That's their meal ticket. They want to take care of the big guy behind them.
And look at this, another fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Roughing the pass here, but Charles, that's a good call. But these days, you know quarterbacks, they're very protective.
We know how protective they are, and if it's anything borderline, they're going to get the call. But as a defender, that's hard to swallow sometimes because there's so many of these bang-bang plays.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Garoppolo to try again on second down. Caught. It's Cruz left side. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. That one goes for 24 yards. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Evidently, we went somewhere because
Garoppolo looks to throw once more. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Brian Cushing in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon.
Partner, the Mike linebacker, the middle linebacker has so many different responsibilities. How excited do you think he was to get home with that blitz?
Yeah, he wants a sack. He got it.
Pushing like a pushing push. Come down the middle, bitch.
Taylor. They find some open
this bitch went down the middle. No,
hell no. I want to tackle this decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this third quarter of play. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
That's the only time today that motherfucker actually got through the middle. And I bring your bitch ass
out. A shot here for Dalton. And Timmy with it over the middle. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. We'll give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. So he makes the grab, and the chains move forward.
Nice job by the offensive line, giving them time to complete that first down pass.
Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Brian Cushing getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And the O-line will have to do a better job protecting here on 3rd down after that sack.
Better be watching the middle. Watch the middle.
Third down from the gun. Dalton. Left side complete. Safarian Jenkins. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. Here's Pat O'Donnell now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Face mask penalty, and Charles, you were a defender. You know sometimes in the heat of the moment, it's hard to keep your hands away from that face mask.
Sometimes you just get out of position as a defender when you're trying to make a tackle, so you end up flailing away, and your hand gets into the wrong spot.
You know they desperate.
It's caught outright by Graham. And he gets this up across the
35
before he's out of bounds.
Down by 40.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it?
They got to get some
that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
They put that.
Second down and 4. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
And they try to attack as hard as they fucking can.
One back is Lacey.
Get fucking safe.
Garoppolo to throw on second down. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for Edelman there, and it's 3rd and 4. 3rd down and 4.
Tight end left. Tight end left. That boy's got 4 down. Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Garoppolo on first down. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Give him 18 on that one. And it's good enough for a Baltimore first down. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
Do you know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
And a little floater there is incomplete. Unable to get it to Gronkowski that time. And it's 3rd down. So 3rd and 7 and an extra defensive back on the field here.
Definitely want to put coverage here.
Caught. It's Cruz, left side. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. So it's 3 more points, and that widens things out even further here in the 4th.
Hey, in this league, you can never have too much. So if you're in range, grab the 3 whenever you can.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. Let's see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes it says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. And the offense lining up 1st and 10.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back stepping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Call it a gain of 5, and that'll make it a 2nd down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there? You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch. They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Someone moved. Flag is out. That's going to be 5 yards.
And that'll drive coaches crazy. You work all week on dealing with loud crowds, on dealing with motion, and then you have a guy jump.
Here we go on 1st and 15.
Come down the middle, bitch. I'm good. Yeah,
Another chance for Dalton. To the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
False start, offense.
Come down the middle bit.
And it'll be Dalton again. Throwing the slant pattern here, complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. It'll be a gain of 18 on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. They're still in search of the 1st down after that last completion.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So a big roughing the passer penalty, Charles, and of course that's 15 yards.
And everyone knows how protected the quarterbacks are. You've got to make sure that when you launch at a quarterback that you're hitting him in the right spot and in the right time.
On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton. Now they go screen, it's complete. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on 1st down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're either throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away. Throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try to make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
False start, offense.
They prolonged this damn game. Come down the middle, bitch. Don't do it. Don't do it.
This will be Dalton again. It's caught left side, Tammy. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here, 3rd and 14. And they'll add a DB in the secondary here on 3rd and 14. And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved.
False start, offense.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
My yard. Yarded.
3rd and long. What will Dalton dial up? And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
It appears that the pressure is affecting him today. Normally, he knows exactly when to get rid of the football, but today, because he's been hit a few times, he's getting rid of it a little bit too quickly.
You got hit a few times.
And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. But there is a penalty marker down. They might be forced to try this one again. And this is going to be roughing the kicker, an inexcusable penalty, Charles.
You've worked so hard to hold him to a 3-point kick. Now you're giving him the ball again with a chance for a touchdown.
They want a touchdown, huh?
Dalton operating in the red zone now. Firing quickly here,
Get
that's
your
complete.
ass down.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off usually after about 3 to 4 steps and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
And now movement again, and they'll march even further backward.
First start, offense.
Now this will be the 9th play on this drive.
Bring your asses down, middle field.
And here is motion again, and that's going to be 2 in a row.
False start, offense.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. Here we go. Watch right. We got right. We got to do better.
Come down the middle, bitch.
380.
And again, Andy Dalton to throw. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. And the seemingly endless drive continues. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved.
False start, offense.
Third and 21.
Coming to you. Blue 10. Blue 10.
Don't do it, T-Cell. Don't do it.
3rd down from the gun, Dalton. And he's got his man, the tight end, Tammy. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll be 4th down. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. Made his first. This now from 46 yards away.
Well, that's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. And Charles, they get the field goal. Took him a dozen plays, though.
Work with me on this one. You know what I'm about to say, right? Bend but don't break. That's what came into play here for the defense. 12 plays were run at them. They only gave up 3 points. In a lot of ways, that's a win for the defense.
And now the Browns get ready as they head back out there. And last time out, they gave up the chip shot field goal, but obviously could have been worse than that. I think they felt pretty good about only giving up 3.
No doubt about it. Anytime an offense gets into the red zone, the thinking naturally for the defense is, okay, 3 points. We're going to give up 3 here, but let's make it no more than that. They met their goal.
On the other side, though, the offense, they weren't very happy.
No, because there's an opportunity. Once you get to the red zone, you're not thinking about kicking a field goal. You're thinking about how do you get it into the end zone. And when you don't, you walk off the field feeling a little bit of failure on that drive.
Yeah, who will have the better feeling at the end of this drive? One back is Lacey. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. To the left side and complete for Julian Edelman. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. They give him 15 more, and it's another first down. Well, he flew past 200, 300, 400 yards. Now he's over 450 yards passing on the day.
So what you're saying is oxygen for everyone catching the ball and trying to defend?
Yeah, especially those guys trying to defend right now.
No doubt. They've got to be a confused group because they haven't been able to defend him very well at all. And I think he just wants to keep firing. When you have that kind of a day, you're just locked.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other. But it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
But I kind of pushed Michael Bennett.
Alert 87. Blue 10.
Here's Dalton. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Oh, that's just not fair. And now room to run. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Fresh set of downs here.
What's up, there is me being up
and not only did they pick
40.
up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they send a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Caught by Snead over the middle. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Charles on the slant. You always need good ball placement. They got it there.
Brandon, the quarterback, put it in the exact perfect spot, right to the upfield shoulder of the receiver, and he used his body to keep the defender away.
You know what we do to pussies, right?
Dalton now to pass. Quick hitter here. It's complete. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. So the offense has it first and 10. First and 10 for Dalton. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it.
False start. Offense.
So the defense has put them in a tough spot. It's second and long.
Receiver.
And it'll be Dalton again. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and all of a sudden here it's third down.
How gonna do, bitch? Stop it, gonna do.
Third down, a shot here for Dalton. He's going to loft one. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. They chalk that one up as a gain of 34 on third down. And the next snap coming inside the red zone here.
That has to be frustrating for defenders. Third down, they take a shot way downfield. There is good coverage, yet they still come down with the football and pick up a big gain.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
Kind of makes me mad is
a little bit of ground to make up for the offense as they face a 2nd and 11.
They got a pick on me. But
second down, Dalton. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. This defense hasn't let them in yet. They'll need to stiffen here. 3rd and goal from the 2. 380. And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved.
Hard counting your own team.
So they're back at the 7 now for 3rd and goal.
Hey. We got 3. Three down. Hey, blue 10.
And now movement again, and they'll march even further backward.
False start, offense.
Watch the screen. Strong right.
An extra defensive back on the field here for 3rd and goal. Dalton on 3rd and goal. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's 4th down. Looked like they had a window to get that in there, but a good job rallying defensively.
Excellent timing, no pass interference. The hit jars it loose, and now they force them into a decision. Do you go for it on 4th down or kick the field goal?
And Boswell's kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, it's likely not going to matter much, but at least they get themselves 3 points closer to respectability.
And I don't know that they're going to feel a whole lot better about things because they've clearly been outplayed all game long. But hey, no reason not to take the points when the opportunity presents itself. After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. Oh, a nifty juke there. Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. They come into enemy territory, and I don't care what the matchup is in the National Football League. You're up like this late in the game on the road. This feels pretty good.
Oh, it feels fantastic. Anytime you get a road victory in the NFL, that's a big-time accomplishment, and to do it this convincingly, that just tears up the script that every home team has, which is nobody comes into our house and pushes us around. They took care of business today.
Yeah, they pushed around, and now the final stages of this one. They'll run it here with Blunt. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
One back is Lacey. He'll get the football here. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
So, Brandon, when this offense gathers together to watch tape for this game, they're going to be feeling pretty good about themselves until the coaches get upset about the play we just saw. But you know their defense is going to be, but we put up big points all game long. The defense is going to win one every now and then.
Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
They get the completed pass, but still have more to go here on 3rd down. They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Thank you.
Here's Matt Bosher now in punt formation, but as we've seen, that's no guarantee he'll punt the football. And they're going to try this again. It's another fake. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It's a big play that time on the fake punt. And they're able to move the chains as they convert on 4th and long. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Oh, Garoppolo's going to throw it. He's going to let this one go deep. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
And now we've hit that stage of the game, partner, where one of our predecessors, one of the great commentators of all time, he used to sing in this situation when this game appeared to be over.
I know the fat lady's been singing for some time.
No, not her at all. This is one of our guys.
But she's singing, too.
Oh, she's singing. She's
on, like, the 5th tune at this point.
She left Scales way behind, but he used to sing something about turning out the lights. The party was over.
Now the final act of this victory, the extra point. It's up and good, and they add one more to what will wind up a fairly lopsided victory. So we had action to the very end of this one. The score on the final play that they didn't need to have. They didn't just run out the clock, though. They added to their final total.
Played it all the way to the end, and you know some coaches preach that and tell their teams that's what I want all the time, and they feel like if they don't do it themselves, they're not living up to the message that they're sending out.
So for the Ravens, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll return home next week to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Cleveland.